They're heading out. We're going to have our first. Some of these guys have been back here before. With last year when we were here for the in the same kind of race. I know there has been some people that have come back that saw us last year.
Yeah, they get excited.
And they're thinking, holy moly, that's a lot. There's a lot more trucks here
than
there were last year. We've doubled up on the size of trucks.
Yeah, last year we only ran one heat. This year we're running two. We had to split the field up.
There's our point leader right
Ricky
now,
Rude.
number 14, Ricky Cupcake Rude. That's what they have on the BanditSeries.com. You can learn all about the trucks on the Bandit Series as well. Getting lined up for the heats. So kind of what are the heats geared up towards, Dave?
The heats are trying to set everybody up for the feature qualifying wise, but then we're going to have the challenge races where if you have an issue during the heats and you didn't qualify well, you've got another chance to get a better starting position for the feature through the challenge series or the challenge races. So, if you had a crappy qualifier, then you've got a chance to make it up a spot or two.
The stands are filled. I mean, there are quite a bit of people here for a big rig racing. They got a couple more laps here. They're just going to warming up the tires. The big tires take a little bit longer to warm up.
And I see the flagman's got the green flag in his hand.
He's got the green flag. I think he might give the one, or is he going to
I'd say he's ready to go.
All right.
I don't know, though. I still see caution lights on, so they may run him another lap.
Get everything worded up. During the first lap, we're going to take a little break in the noise or in our talking.
Oh, caution lights out.
We got one left.
There we go.
One left. One little practice lap as they get it. Allen Bowl at the turbo bowl coming up on the backside there.
They want to make sure they got everybody in line before they turn them loose. They want everybody in their spot.
It's going to get loud. There's going to be black smoke going.
Yeah.
It's
rolling coal.
Fortunately, we are in a nice little soundproof booth, or else I'd have my earplugs on as well. Come around turn 3 right now. Rick Rude out front. Right when they get around the corner, they hit the line. We're going to take a break. We're going to let you listen to some good diesel racing. Welcome to Florence Motor Speedway. As they come around, Rick Rude, points leader, out front, followed by Mick, number 4. And we got the general coming up, John
Lisenby's back there.
Tyler, and then Alan in the back. They are cruising. A quick
they are.
8-lap heat for number 1 and the second one as well. Rick Rude coming across they're flying, folks.
He likes that money.
Fast.
He's won 2 races this year. He likes that money.
He knows where the good line is at. They've been practicing all day. Rick Rude on the backstretch. These guys are reaching speeds. They got to be going at least 70, 80 miles an hour.
I'm going to guess about 85. We clocked them at Alabama running about 87. So, yeah.
We see some dust flying. They're just seeing some dust flying. We talked earlier to Tommy, and there's some dust flying on that back straightaway as people might get loose. There's marbles all over the corners. And we got a 2-headed race with Rick and Mike out front, and then everyone else kind of jockeying for position out back.
Morgan's hungry.
He wants it. You can see them. They're getting a little squirrely sometimes around
he
turn
off
4
before,
coming off.
Sideways, yeah.
But there's your leader right there.
These guys aren't afraid to hang it out.
If you were here for the practice rounds, they were going for it. All the black smoke getting up into the lights.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. It's starting to get dark here.
Rolling coal.
No, Rick getting a little loose there on 4.
Yeah.
He was gassing it. We still got the green light. Everybody is on the track so far. Black smoke coming out of the general there. We got 3 laps left. Those guys are cruising.
They are flying.
The 2 out front, Rick and Mike, are certainly coming across.
You would think running the smaller track that these trucks would slow down, but boy, you can't tell it going by here. These trucks are still flying.
They are going fast, and a couple, you know, one of the, I think it's a 3/8 quarter mile or a 3/8 mile track, so a little bit longer, a little bit build up a little back speed on the backside. We got one lap left. Rick Rude out in front, followed closely by Mike Morgan in the 88.
Let's see, they put quite a lead on Chris Keeper.
Chris is coming up third and is just coming across. As you see right now,
Scott Treadway's
Chris
behind
just came across, and they're on the backstretch.
There's Jonathan Lisenby
coming around.
And Alan Bowles brings up the rear. That's
Corner,
very strange for Alan.
Yes, here's corner 4, getting a little loose, coming
Oh,
through,
sideways.
punching it, and Rick takes it first. Mike comes in second, checkered flag here on heat number 1 in the Bandit Series. We got the rest of the group coming, getting a little loose there by Chris.
Oh, yeah, Chris Keeklehand's always good for dirt
Scott,
tracking.
John, Tyler, and Alan coming across the line. Everyone stayed on the track.
Yeah, we had no
for the
issues.
first heat.
No
That's
issues.
always a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get to see, they were fighting for position. I didn't get to see a lot of beating and banging, but this track is much shorter than Montgomery was, and these drivers really have to pay a lot closer attention to stay out of their fellow drivers. So
yeah,
they did a good job.
When I talked to the 16 Caesar Trucking Tommy Borlow driver, he was saying that, you know what, there's not a whole lot of space. You're not going to see 3 wides like we have earlier. It's you're not going to see 3 wide racing here. There's going to be bumping and grinding for 2 wides.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're going to be fighting. They're going to be fighting for their spots. The turns seem to be wider, at least looking down here at the entrance into 1, it seems to be wide. But, man, if you're going to run up high and get in those marbles, you might run off the track.
So here we are, Heat 2, getting out on the track, led by number 25.
That is Travis Buckner.
26, one of them.
26,
Not 25,
yeah.
26. And then followed by number 16, like I was saying, just Tommy Boylou. And then the 6 car.
That is Robbie Decker.
27, Justin. Justin had a heck of a time getting here earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of weird stuff going on with flights and weather.
Yeah, all the storms in Oklahoma. He lives in Oklahoma City. They had some bad weather down there. They had a flight delayed, and then it finally canceled, and they had to pull another flight into Atlanta.
And that's a 4-hour drive.
Instead of Charlotte.
So these guys are getting their tires warmed up for heat number 2 of the Bandit Racing Series here in Florence Motor Speedway, Timmonsville, South Carolina. The Bandit Series tested and tortured by Minimizer. It's a 4th race of 12 this year. We only had 6 last year. So again, doubling up, and we're going to be back here September 2nd with a huge racing weekend going on. Craig in the 55 just coming out of the pits right now, getting back on the track.
We got to get the Godfather up there.
Got to get him closer.
Yeah, they're going to hold the field a chance to get Craig caught up. And then I'd say they will give him the green flag. We've got Travis Buckner's going to lead him to the green with Tommy Blue on the outside, Justin Ball in 3rd. We've got Robbie Decker in 4th. We've got Darren Profit in 5th, and I'm not sure who's in the 63. I don't know if that's Tyler.
I have a little confusion. I know that they were testing the 63 earlier, and obviously running with a little no nose guard on that.
Yeah,
thing.
it's had a lot of heating issues. I mean, it was 91 degrees today. I saw in the pits.
So there's Craig making a way around.
We won't get him up on the tail.
Too. Try to get him to catch up as we start heat number 2 here at Florence Motor Speedway. Here they come, coming around turn 4.
Is he going to give him the green flag?
1, 2, 3. Nope. There it is.
There we go. Green flag.
Heat number 2.
Tom, what a jump Tommy got.
That was a good one, Tommy. Tommy was doing good here in practice. He was getting a little squirrely as well, having fun. Tommy out in front, kidding. A nice little lead on Travis there.
Yeah,
as they come down the backstretch.
Tommy's a professional driver. His family runs Pikes Peak International Raceway, so he's got some track time.
He's got a good trucking, probably 3-truck length.
Oh, yeah.
There comes
and everybody's fighting.
Robbie
second.
on the outside, trying to get that outside turn.
Travis
like I said,
Buckner fighting him in the
hard
back.
up top. Travis trying to fight him off, and he gets the pass on the backstretch.
And here comes Justin Ball. That boy is hungry.
He wants something. He's been traveling all day. He wants to pass. He wants to get up and get that Caesar Trucking 16 out of there by Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
As they come across, though, we still got 6 laps left. Tommy out in front on the backstretch, followed by Bobby. Oh, there he goes. Justin just pulled up
got
him out. Travis on that back. There's 2 passes already.
Yep.
Right on corner
there
2.
Comes,
there's something loose.
Darren.
On the side.
We've got Darren off the track.
Off the track.
Spun around, and the caution is out.
And the caution is out. Spun out and got a little loose. Like we were talking about it. It wasn't anything big, but he got loose on the top side of that. Pulling out just fine. He went in there nice and easy.
Now here's my question: he was beside of his son-in-law. Travis is his son-in-law. Surely there wasn't any family feuding going on there.
No. There was not any bumping and grinding or anything going on like that.
I think Darren just got up high and got in the marbles.
He got in the marbles, and like I said, it's hot. It's going on. We still got the caution coming out.
These cars that run before us running softer compound tires, the rubber that comes off of them ends up on the upper side of the track, and I think that's what Darren got into.
It'll happen. It was and I hammered this on our interviews. What is it going to be like having no barrier, no concrete wall? People thought maybe they're going to drive a little nicer because you're not going to run into a wall. But as you see, you run off the race and you're out for the heat. Fortunately, I think he's going to be able to get back in time for the challenge races as well.
Yeah.
I think we got one more lap here at caution, and they're going to finish out. Still got 5 laps going. Everyone's bunched back up again.
Yep.
Justin has made a great.
Yeah, he's picked up 2 or 3 spots.
2 or 3 spots.
He's looking good.
He wants to pass Robbie really bad.
He flew all this way. He wants to make it worth his while.
And flew and drove.
Yeah.
All this way.
They flew in from Oklahoma to Atlanta and still had 4 hours to drive.
Yeah.
Actually, they flew from Oklahoma to Dallas to Atlanta and then still had 4 hours to drive.
That also helped the Godfather catch back up to the pack as well. Cautions bunch everyone up. There should be a green flag right here.
There we go. Green flag is out. Tommy got the jump again.
Another good jump. He's been getting that jump off that green.
I think that's his
Robbie's going to try to get him on that backside again.
Oh, yeah. Robbie's not going to be denied.
No, and he closes it down.
And of course, here comes Justin in third.
Had still some cloud kicking up on the backside there.
Yeah, they run high there, and they pick up that dust.
Robbie's coming right on him. This is good racing.
Yes,
and Justin's coming in hot to corner 1.
And he's trying to stay low.
He wants this heat win. This isn't for 10 grand. He's acting like it is.
These guys want the win regardless. I thought maybe Justin will wait to see how the Tommy Ballou Robbie Decker fight was going to turn out, but he's not going to wait. He's going to jump in the middle.
These guys are cooking. The top 3 coming up. We still got 3 laps left in this heat number 2 as all the guys make it to the back stretch.
Can Tommy hold them off?
Yes, that's going to be the big question. Tommy hold off 2 big guns, Robbie and Justin coming up, and then whoever's in the 63. That's going to be a mystery to me for right now.
I would say that's probably Tyler, but don't hold me to it. They may have had Adam Neely in the minimizer truck in the first race.
Okay. And then I
couldn't tell from here.
Travis and Craig Kuckelberg on the backside. Here we go. Final lap of heat number 2. Still the same 3. Let's see how hard they can push it for this final lap.
Yep.
Justin's coming in hard on corner 1.
He is. He's wanting to get up on Robbie.
He wants to get right up on there. He got loose. He got real loose.
They're fighting.
Trying to kick it. Tommy's pulling away on the backside in that Caesar Trucking 16 car. The Hungarian-built 16 truck.
As long as they have a lap left, they're going to continue fighting. That's just the way these guys.
There's the checker. Tommy takes heat number 1, followed by Robbie and Justin. 63. Travis and Craig coming up. One little mishap, but
I was looking to
Darren
see.
kind of went. Like I said, he was sliding, didn't do any tumbling.
I don't think he hurt anything.
He just got off because it's a heat. He's going to have a second chance to come back.
Yeah, I hope
in those challenging races.
I hope if it was just maybe slid off, but I hope if he's got any issues going, I think he can get it straightened out for the challenge races. Darren doesn't give up either. That's what I love about these Bandit races. These guys go to the checkered flag.
They were going, like I said, that race wasn't for 10 grand, but it certainly looked like it the way those top three guys, Tommy, Robbie, and Justin, were all battling for that number one spot. They want that positioning when it comes down to the minimizer A main. It's 25 laps, 3 times of what you just saw, but it's going to go by quick.
Oh, yeah.
On this. What are you seeing? They're about 25-second laps?
Yeah, right in there. 22 to 25, I'm going to guess. Like I said, these guys were running about 85 miles an hour at the end of the straightaway. And then you got to jam on the brakes a little bit, let it drift down in, and pray it sticks.
Now, you can head over to BanditSeries.com and find out exactly where we are going to be. We're going to be closer to home for most of us here in a few weeks, but next week, or on June 10th, we are going to be in Greenville, South Carolina, as well. Back at Greenville Pickens. Everyone was talking about Greenville Pickens.
That's another.
And we're gonna. Well, let's take a look at Darren Profit's spin out here on the turn 3. That's going into the corner already.
Yep.
Right on corner. As you can see, yeah, you're right. He just got up in the there. I didn't see any contact when I was watching it live too. He just got up high, and if you we'll kind of describe. So when we say marbles, what are we talking about?
These other classes run a softer compound tire, and as the tread wears off, it'll put small balls of rubber up high, and of course, once you hit them, it's just like walking on a marble. You slide off.
They're not going to be spread out for very much longer.
Nope, they're going to get them in position and get them going.
Challenge number 1 as a seed for the A main minimizer race. We got Tommy in the Caesar Trucking up front in the 16. We got Justin Ball on the 17.
Will Tommy be able to hold Justin off this time
That's
around?
the thing. We're going to see how well Tommy can stay out in front. His practice laps looked fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
He was coming around 4, getting loose, and we'll see what it's like. Mike Morgan there in that black 88. What a sharp-looking Mack truck.
Oh, yeah.
That is. It's blacked out. You can barely see
That
it
is a good
on the
looking
back
Mack.
side.
Yep.
John Lisbon. I'm having tough time to speak. I think I've had too much Red Bull. Lightning. Let's call him Lightning.
Wings? Do you have wings?
We got Lightning in the breast cancer awareness, number 7. Craig Kuckelberg on in the 55. Alan Bowl in the 3, and then up on the back in the 01 is Chris in the Freightliner.
I'm anxious to see if Chris starts fighting his way to the front. I'm betting money that he will.
Yeah, the lineup that I had him up on he was up on the front line is where I had him on my seat, but maybe something happened in the pits.
Well, that could have been too.
And they had to shove him back down to first. We have one more little pre-wrap, as you see there. Look at those beautiful trucks coming through the finish line.
These are all sharp-looking rides.
They're all great. Like I said, a $10,000 prize can go a long ways in these trucks. Travel expenses, tires, gas, fixing stuff up that, if Darren went off the street and or off the track and had to break something, that $10,000 is lost out on.
I think I see Darren over there. I think he's going to be back for our challenge race.
And here is green.
Green flag's out.
For challenge number
Tommy
1.
Got the jump again.
Now you're going to see a lot of bumping and grinding into the first turn. They're almost
Look
3
at
wide,
Justin going
2.5
the outside.
wide, trying to get on the outside as Tommy
trying to hold him off.
Coming down the back street, 2 wide.
There he goes. I think he's going to get him. Maybe. Got him cleared.
And Tommy's going to come around on the inside and try to hold him off as it come around 1, lap down in challenge number 1. As they go into, like I said, it's tight. They've been too wide almost this whole. The front 3 have been too wide, and there goes Mike on the outside in that dark, and he's going to pass Tommy now. Justin Ball out in front coming in to turn 4, followed by Mike Morgan in the 88 and the Caesar Trucking 16 by Tommy.
Maybe we should delay Justin's flights more often. It tends to make him hungrier, I think. This has been a 12,000-pound fist fight.
They're stringed out one by one. Alan Bull got caught in the back now. Chris is in the 01, got at least one pass, but all the action is taken up front with Justin, who is hungry. You can see him. Look at him get on that gas coming across the finish line out of turn 4.
It's wild to see the suspension on how it makes these trucks hump up under acceleration. It's so much torque that it just...
It's easy to spin out, and like I said, they're having traction issues on this. They have 9 laps left in challenge number 1. Justin Ball, boost Ball in the 17, but Mike Morgan's not going to let up is on him. Right on him. He is closing in. He wants, I think on this next lap, he's going to be bumper to bumper, just like those 3 guys were in the pits. And there goes a pass by John in the 7 over Craig. He is now in 4th, trying to catch Tommy in the Caesar Trucking 16. Justin put in a little distance. He's got at least a length on Mike, but Mike's closing in hard.
Mike will not give up.
Mike is closing in hard on that first corner. He has
Justin
been hard.
Does win this race, he's going to be wore out because he's going to have to work for it hard.
Justin coming around, taking the wide turn, taking
he's
wide.
Very high, very
Mike's going to come in. He closes the door on him, but Mike is right on him in the season in the 88. Now look at that he's right on his tail coming around. We got 6 laps left, 5.5. We got
we got a caution.
Caution. We have a yellow flag out. I see 7 trucks. Not sure what the caution was for.
I don't either.
I see 7 trucks. Nobody has left the field.
I don't see anything dropping fluid.
They're looking over at turn 1 here. They might be. There was some oil earlier on turn 1 during the practice laps. But I guess there's debris on the field.
I see somebody running out to go pick it up.
We got somebody running out on turn 1. Got some debris on the field in turn 1.
Up high, too.
Up high, way up high.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a truck. Yeah, it's some. Trying to see exactly what it is. Looks like maybe a fender.
Yep.
Maybe somebody got into somebody on turn 1. They were really, really close together. They've always been bunching up on that turn 1.
I'm trying to look as these guys go by to see if we can see anything missing. Not off the first 2.
Can't see
could be a
something
chunk off the front.
Something off of Tommy's front.
Yeah,
looks
I see
like
that
it.
right off the right front.
It looked like he got into somebody.
Maybe where the headlight goes.
Now, a lot of these guys don't actually have headlights, as you know. In most stock car racing,
the headlight panel.
The headlight decal.
Decal. Okay.
That you have. So, well, that slowed things down, bunched things back up. Tommy's had a bunch of good restarts lately. He's been kicking it off of.
This is not good. I see the black flag coming out in the starter's hand.
The black flag means go to the pits, correct?
Yes, it does. I'm waiting to see who he's going to wave it at. I don't know. He's putting it away. Maybe we're safe.
The 01, Chris just went in.
I see something sticking out from underneath the passenger side door.
Yep, Chris is dragging something under his passenger side door. Maybe that is where the debris came from, or got caught under Tommy's 16.
Could have been.
Got into the side of it. I guess when we go back and look at a replay sometime, we will determine exactly what will happen. We have we got one more lap, so now they are down to 6. They're going to form back up. Like I said, Tommy's been having good restarts. He's been on it hard.
But I think this is a chance Mike Morgan was looking for.
I think he is now side by side and not behind Justin Ball in the 17. This is
going to be a drag race.
This is going to be their 7
finish line for the green flag.
7 laps left, and we're going to have some good racing. They are going to be pushing these hard. We are green right now. Let's see what it goes into number 1. Mike
Morgan's going to use it.
He has overtaken Justin for number 1. He's getting very loose on the front.
They are hard in the power.
They are going hard. We have a new leader, Mike Morgan, in the 88 now in front. It is fun to watch these guys.
Justin's going to use up all that truck to try and catch
They
him.
are going hard. Justin is like he's driving from Atlanta to South Carolina, Timmonsville, South Carolina, and Florence Motor Speedway, which is where we are with the Bandit Series tonight. Coming up on 5 left. Those two have distanced themselves a little bit from Tommy, but Mike is going to be going hard. You're going to see those torques coming off of turn 4 there. Tommy's getting loose, trying to catch up. He wants that 3rd spot going in to the A main minimizer.
Well, with Mike and Justin fighting, will that give Tommy a chance to catch up? Do we have enough laps?
We're only going to have 5 coming around here.
Because you know Justin's not going to let up. Getting exciting here. Mike's putting some distance on Justin.
Now we have a big gap between 1, 2, and 3 with Alan Bowl coming in 6th. Coming around turn 4 here. We're going to be on 4 laps left. Big gap. I think this is what you're talking about. He is just going to put the hammer down. I don't know if Justin is going to be able to catch him. He made up a little bit, but he's going to lose it because he's going to go high on turn 2 there. And that is apex cornering, where you want to dive into that corner and keep as much speed as you can.
And each of these guys are different, too. They have their certain points where they want to give it gas. They have certain points they want to turn in, and all these guys are different, and you just have to find the fastest line and what works for you.
I think this is how it's going to end unless somebody gets high and into the marbles like Darren in the 27 did earlier today. But it looks
really
like
stretched it out.
It looks like Mike is on his way to a win in the challenge number 1. But anything can happen. There's still two laps left. Tommy is putting Justin is putting a little distance between him and Tommy in the 16s. These are trucking vehicle.
And we've got the Godfather back here fighting with Jonathan Lisenby. That's been exciting to watch.
That has been a fun one with all the trials and tribulations that Craig has gone through in the first few weeks of racing. It's nice to see him in the number 5 spot.
And it's nice to watch him as he gains experience in this racing. His lines are getting smoother. His tire wear is better.
He's not a Tommy or somebody that's been racing trucks for
forever.
A long time. He is right on John Lisby. As they come around to corner number 4, getting a little loose, showing off for the fans, as Mike Morgan is followed by Justin Ball and Tommy in the 16 Caesar Trucking. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. And we had another person off.
Alan Bowles, too.
So we had 2 people off. We got Craig and Alan off. Looks like Craig is still on the track, just spun out.
He was fighting hard for that.
He was trying to pass John very hard for that number 4 position. Probably got a little loose again, trying to go high. Same corner that Darren in the 27 went off on. Looks like he's okay. Craig's going to finish, not into a wall this time, as he comes around and finishes and gets the checkered. Or just going straight into the pits. That works too. So, we are done with challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is already lined up.
In the chute.
We have number 6, Robbie Decker out in front, followed by the points leader, number 14, Rick Rude. He's been looking good. He looked good in practice all day long. as well. We have the 63, who is driven by
Adam Neely,
who was kind of a late right. We had Tyler was driving that during practice.
Yeah, Tyler was giving it a shakedown.
Just to make sure, because like we've mentioned, it's kind of weird looking at that 63, that white car that you see there.
They've had some overheating issues the last couple of races, but like I said, that's a new ride, and they're still shaking the bugs out of it.
So what you want to do is get as much air to that engine as possible, and by doing that is taking off the bonnet.
And that's a smaller engine than a lot of these guys are running. A lot of these guys running the Detroit Diesel Series 60s are 14 liters, and that one's only a 12.7. So they've got to run it harder.
So Adam in the 63 is right next to number 4, Scott Lightning Treadwell, in the oldest vehicle that we have here, the Western Star. And I had a chance to talk with him, and we might be able to get to that interview a little later as well. Followed by Travis in Buckner in the Mac, and also number 54, Tyler Huckelberg. And then up the back is Darren, who, like I said, went off track a little bit earlier. Here's one more lap of warm-up before they hammer. You saw the excitement that we had on that first challenge.
Oh, this one won't be any different.
This is going to be the exact same, because they are fighting with times of the first challenge to get that seeding in the Minimizer A race in a little bit.
Even in these races, even though this isn't the main, passing is still points, and these guys want every point.
Yes, don't forget that every pass is a point to the kitty. Here is challenge number 2 coming to the line. The green flag is out. The green flag is up. Here we are. Going hard into the turn 1. Bumping and grinding.
Robbie
as Rick
Decker's
Rude
not gonna let it up.
goes high. Robbie goes low. He's trying to catch him. Rick is out in front, going high again.
But he can't get him cleared.
He's
Robbie's going to fight back on the inside. Will there be time? Will there be room?
Oh, now Rick has put a little distance.
Cleared.
He's going to be able to come down, followed by Bobby Decker, followed by Adam in the 63, followed by Travis. And then we have
That's Scott Treadway.
Scott right there, Tyler, and then Darren at the back around. Turn 4, Ricky just looks smooth. That truck, that truck of his that Peter built is looking very smooth today.
The thing about it is when they were side by side, you can't actually run the line that you're comfortable with. And once that's why when you see somebody get out in the lead, they sometimes tend to pull a gap. You're getting to run the line that you want, that you know your truck likes, that you're comfortable with.
Inside and outside starting position can make a huge difference. Now we're seeing the spread out here a little bit. I mean, in the back it's a little bunch, but man, Rick is heading out. He's pulling away from Robbie right now, and that's probably why he has the most points here and has won the last 2 races of the Bandit Series. BanditSeries.com, tested and tortured by Minimizer. We got 8 laps left in challenge number 2.
Ricky has put on a huge gap.
He is just pulling away every single lap. And
I have to give credit to Adam Neely for being, he has driven these trucks before, but he doesn't have the experience in them like Ricky and Robbie does, and he is doing a very good job in third.
With that
he is holding his own.
Is looking good right now.
I can't call him a rookie, but he doesn't have the experience the first 2 does. He's doing a good job.
My, oh my, that 14
is
out.
Flying.
He's clearing the turn before Bobby can even get into it.
Yep. Ricky's
Sunday
putting on his
stroll.
clinic. Yeah, when you get to run the line that you want, that you're happy with and your truck's happy with, it makes it look easy. But you have to think ahead and plan your corner entry.
You can see in that static shot of how big the gap is between the first 3 and then the last 4. And I don't know, there's 5 laps left. He might catch the Western Star of Scott Treadwell. I mean, he's half a lap back, and he is cruising. He's less than half a lap back as the Western Star comes across the line.
He's coming.
like I said, passing points. I'm not sure how lap points work, but if you're passing someone, I don't know, maybe you get
It's
an
got to
extra
be a
bonus
good
point.
thing. Yeah, it's got to be a good thing.
Maybe
as
we
long
have
as
to
you're
bring that
passing
up
somebody.
Yeah, we might have to bring that up in the drivers' meetings when we talk about it. But he has pulled away from Robbie Decker, and now it's going to be to see if Adam can catch Robbie in that 6th truck.
We've got Darren wanting to fight around Tyler there for a spot, maybe. I saw them fighting win 1 and 2 a while ago.
So, yeah, Tyler got a little loose there coming out of 4. And Darren is going to try to, he's right on him right now. I mean, it's almost, we're just kind of bored as Rick comes across the finish line now. He is catching up to Scott Treadwell on the backside.
Darren's going to fight him on the inside.
And there it is. See it bumping a little grinding. And there is Darren has got
come out on the top end of that.
And that's going to help him in the A. Every spot, and like I said, he gets a passing point for that as well. Now your next goal, we have the white flag here. We have one left as Rick is just out in front. I mean, you can probably take off the gas right now and coast to the finish line if you wanted to save some gas and some tires.
The gap. He's coming around now to take the checkered flag.
And the checkered goes to Rick Rude, the points leader of the Bandit Series here at BanditSeries.com. And Florence Motor Speedway, and across the line in second, Robbie Decker, followed by Adam in the 63. And we have Travis.
Darren Prophet.
Tyler Kuckelberg, and then Scott Treadwell up the back. We are going to go down to the track. We are going to listen as our drivers get introduced.
I'm sorry, Chris Peterson with the driver over the machine all the way out here to the Bandit. Driver number 27 machine, please believe in the right machine. He is all the way out of Louisville, North Carolina. Darren Crockett. out of Mooresville, North Carolina, home loss of Mr. Roddy Becker. Running around with another 63 machine, Mary Hill on 20 on it, so it's a real quick so you ride it. And you know how to go to the side kick down all the way from Chilton, all the way. Running to the center machine, 3 feet on the bike. You got a really good North Carolina, Jonathan. Driver number 26, Mac Machine, sitting out there in the front, blue and white. You got a really good North Carolina, Travis Butler. Thanks, blue ball, your drivers. Over the out boxing, Bandit, ready to be sued. Put your hands together for them. Everything we do to work and interested in doing one, I'm teaching you guys a first and married rule, of course. Thank you guys for coming down here for the rule. We're going to do you guys a check, you know, for a lot of it, and we're ready to get a relation.
As you see there, getting lined up for a picture.
Oh, this is going to be an awesome. We got to get a copy of this. This is awesome.
I mean, that's what this is about. That's what these
look at Chris
races
hugging
all
on the
about. Yeah.
Godfather.
You see, everyone smiles. It doesn't matter who wins, who loses tonight, as long as everybody goes home safe. That's the biggest
That's the important
thing. Obviously, $10,000 seemed pretty darn nice in a big old check. I saw that walking around somewhere.
Oh, and it's like 3 or 4 foot long.
Oh yeah,
it's a big check.
It's one of those big checks that you're gonna have to bring in. It's gonna be hard for somebody to steal it. They're gonna be running a long time with a win sale essentially.
I want to win one of those big checks because I want to walk into the bank with it and say I need to deposit this, just to see the look on their face.
Making their way back to their trucks. They're gonna get in their trucks. They're gonna start them up. We have that beautiful pace car out front. Pace. I mean, look, the stripes on that thing. The lights off the back.
Oh, that's cool looking. I love
when
that
thing
truck.
gets going, I saw it fire up. Black smoke coming from the
Look at
stacks.
the big old stacks on that thing.
That thing is going to roar. There's that 14. Really, I mean, that thing has been cruising tonight on the 14 by Rick Cupcake Rude. So it has on the BanditSeries.com. Again, this is the 4th race out of 12 that we have going on. We expanded. We're drawing in more people than ever. We upped the amount of trucks that we have in here. It's just bigger and badder, and that's what Minimizer is all about. They're going to do it, and they're going to do it right. You saw all the merch that we have. That seat, if they're going to do a seat, they're going to do it correct. It's got heating, it's got cooling, it has massage. You can choose 2 out of 3 of those.
That thing is nice.
I almost want to buy one and just put it in my living room.
Oh, yeah.
And just sit and watch football games in it all day long.
I said last week I would love to win one and put it in my Chevy. But they're not just giving away just one seat. They're giving away one seat every
single night. And the only thing that I'm disqualified because I do not own, I do not have a CDL, unfortunately.
I don't either.
But if I did, I'd certainly be registering for those. The trucks are getting fired up. You see the black smoke coming from the 27 there.
These guys are strapped in.
They're ready. They're not going to go back into the pits. This is the way they're lined up. This is the way they're going to race.
I see Tommy down there putting on his helmet and his Hans device.
We're safety here. There's rules. This isn't just rickety old racing. If you want to go look at all the rules that these guys have to abide by, you can head over to BanditSeries.com. If you're listening to this, probably over there already.
Yep. These trucks have full roll cages in them. They have safety nets in them, fire suppression, head and neck restraints, race-approved helmets. The seat belts, the helmets, and the uniforms have a 2-year lifespan on them. After that, they have to be updated.
Look at that. I hate to look at this awesome truck. I mean, that's the best view that you're going to see of a truck.
That is gorgeous.
And we look down the line. We have 26 there. Travis Buckner on the front line, followed by Jonathan Redbeard Listenby. It's dark up here. We're having a good time. The lights are on the track. That's all that matters, as long as these guys can see. We got this the 6 there, Robbie Decker, the 63 Adam Neely, who was coming in late too. Didn't we get? I don't think.
Yeah, we had 2 drivers come in late. Him and Justin Ball.
Yeah, and you see them in the purple there, the 17, Justin Ball coming in also late. Didn't have a lot of it. There's our track official. He's going to be waving that green. He might wave a couple of yellows.
We hope not.
He's waved a couple of yellows already.
I like seeing them fight and beat and bang, but I don't like anything tore up or anybody hurt.
I would not like to see a yellow, but we have seen a couple already today.
It's probably going to happen.
He's also going to wave that checkered flag that you can kind of see off to the right side. That whoever gets that flag is also going to get $10,000 just for this race. You see the 16 there of Tommy Borlow. Also, he's right next to that Justin Ball. And that the middle of this grouping has probably what I've seen tonight 4 of the fastest trucks.
And one thing that they started last week that I think you're going to enjoy, I was informed by Race Control just now that they're going to do 1 pace lap, and then they're going to bring these trucks 3 wide as a salute to the fans.
3
think
wide.
We can fit them 3 wide?
I don't know if they're going to be able to fit.
It was tight in Alabama.
You can see, look right now. I don't know how they're going to be able to fit 3 wide into any of these. But they're certainly going to try. So we're going to do 20 laps here at the Abe. I told you it's hot here. The rubber is flying off of these tires. We're going to do 20 laps. Winner following that beautiful Peterbilt, black and white, red, all over.
I should have climbed in that thing today. It had air conditioning and minimizing
Oh
seats in
my
it.
goodness.
That would have been the best of everything.
We're about to get ready. It is hot out there.
It's still 85 degrees.
Everybody is rolling. There goes the pace truck. Everybody's rolling. We're going to come 3 wide at the first little lap. Then they're going to drop back to their 2 apiece. And then it's green flag racing for 20 laps.
Every man for himself.
Around Florence Motor Speedway here in Timminsville, South Carolina. Every man for himself. It looks like the 55 has got a little hold up.
I don't know. I don't know what's happened or what they're doing. They may just still be clearing crew out. I can't tell.
And they're holding up, and away
There
we
we
go.
go. Now we're moving.
So
I was
we
wondering
got-
if Scott Treadway was going to come up and bang on him and get him push started.
We saw that earlier. It's been done before. You saw the air. Now there's that another beautiful, huge truck. That the tow truck following up the rear.
That is a sharp ride. We don't want to have to use it, but that's a sharp ride.
That is another sharp ride. There you see them going through turn 1. We've seen so many people go hard into turn 1. They're going 2x2 down the back stretch. People in and out, warming up their tires. They want to make sure they get through. They're going to come up 3 wide here.
They're forming 3 wide now.
They're forming. They're trying to get, as that beautiful Peterbilt comes through first. Here
That
they
is
come.
a gorgeous ride.
Coming through. Getting everything warmed up. There's Justin coming up front. We're going to have a great, it's going to be a great race here for $10,000.
These guys are excited. The fans are excited.
Nobody's left. Nobody's
No.
left. You can look when you see anything from our when you see anything from
All the
our
fans are still here.
they're still here. I mean, it's a beautiful night. The bugs have gone away. I don't see them anywhere.
Actually, I don't either. I noticed that earlier. The bugs were swarming around the lights, and now there's like 2.
And here they come through the home stretch. They're trying to fit 3 wide. I don't know if they're going to do it. They're trying. There goes Rick Rude trying to go up the center. They're going.
It's tight.
There's some.
These trucks are tight.
This is going to be
wide.
I guarantee you, if it comes down to one more lap, they're going to try to fit 3 wide into that last one. Now they're falling back into position where they were qualified through the heats and through the challenges. They're going to come around. I think they're going to have maybe one more to get set up.
And it looks like even though Darren Prophet
two more.
Oh, 2 more? Okay. It looks like even though Darren Prophet had some issues in the first heat race, the challenge race gained him a spot or 2.
Yeah.
So maybe not a huge help, but it helps a little bit.
It helps a little bit. And it's great to see every single one as they honk their horns on their way by. It's great to see every single one of these trucks that started the race finish, or at least get to the main event. I know we've had
truck
some
that started today is in the main event.
still
tonight.
there. That's what these people have come out to see in the Bandit Racing Series, tested and tortured by Minimizer. They came out to see these big rigs. They got one more warm-up left. The pace truck is off the track. Actually,
the caution light is off.
Caution light is off.
Are we going to get the
We
green
got a
this
1.
time?
We
Nope,
got a 1
got
figure
one
up
to go.
by the official. One more to get everything, and then there's going to be black smoke coming out of the top of some of those stacks, out the side of a couple other stacks, and we are going to go racing here at Florence Motor Speedway, Timmonsville, South Carolina. This might be just a little preview of what you might be able to see come this September. We are going to go start talking as they hit their first lap. We're going to listen to all that great diesel hum.
Power.
And here they go. Minimizer, A main, green flag.
We are green.
And we've already seen Justin going out the
Going for the
outside,
lead.
going into. We couldn't even
went
see
hard.
turn 1 a couple seconds ago. He has gained already 5 spots. He is coming in hard, and now he's taking the lead on the back stretch. They're starting to stretch out a little bit. He is hangry for some money here in Timmonsville, South Carolina. Coming around, still got an 18 to go, but man, is he pushing that hard.
And it's not just the lead. Look through the whole pack. Look at him beating and
They're
banging
bumping.
back through here. Wow, this is amazing.
Chris was bumping in front of him. They're pushing. Somebody's going to catch some dirt. We are going to have some fun. Oh,
I
we're
see it
going off
coming.
the top.
Oh, we got Mac Vader on the very, very top.
Tommy was going way, way high.
I
Justin,
thought-
look at it. Look at this lead that Justin. And they go 3
Three
wide
wide
into
into
turn
one.
1.
These guys
We
are
didn't
amazing.
think that we were going to see 3 wide at all. And there you go.
Oh. We got
Chris is,
and they all saved it.
And they all
We've
saved
got the
it, and then- but we
Godfather
have-
off on 1.
Craig is off on 1. A little spin out again. Nothing too bad. Told you there's going to be some bumping and grinding. And Craig Kuckelberg in the 55 blue Ford is the victim of it. Spun out on turn 1. I told you that there might be bumping and grinding. And like I said, once you get up high on those marbles, you could easily spin it. Didn't go over. Saved it well. He's had a tough go of it this first 4 races, to say the least.
He has, but they were 3 wide, and he was the loser in that. And
Like you said, we didn't know if they're going to go 3 wide or be able to make it. They tried it, and there was unfortunately 1 victim. He's still in the race though.
he is.
I mean, he's going to be down, but he's going to be right there. As long as he's got the motor in it, he's still going to be good to go. And look at who we have up front. We have the 17
But on the outside.
of Justin Ball, but who is on his outside? It is the points leader of the Bandit Series and BanditSeries.com. We have Tommy kind of cruising around there on the 16.
Yeah, he was stopped there on the backstretch. I don't know.
He's still stopped on the inside of the backstretch. We still have, he may have blown something back there.
It could be, and they're not going to go green until
he's off,
comes up
or
to
we
speed,
grab that.
He'll either come up to speed or come off the track.
That stopped right now. But the big story now is Rick Rude, number 14, moved up from row number 4.
And those trucks, those two Peterbilts up front's pretty evenly matched.
There's Tommy's getting ready to go there. That Caesar Trucking 16. He's at least rolling. We'll see if he comes around to the pit there.
If he can hit pit road,
4.
maybe they can throw the green. He's not moving that fast, though.
He's not moving, so I think he might be done for the night. These
happened.
trucks go through a lot. They push them hard.
They push these trucks very hard.
He's trying his hardest. Now he's gathering some speed. We'll see. He's back up to speed. He's getting something done. Looks like they got something.
Transmission issue. Sometimes these things, you get them hot, they don't want to go into gear smooth, or they pop out, and in a panic, you're trying to get it back in gear.
Technology is crazy. A lot of things have to go right with these trucks in order to have a good, smooth race.
Maybe they just need to pour a bottle of NMF in the transmission.
It looks like he's making his way around. We'll see if
nope,
now he's coming into the
road.
pit. So it looks like we might get some green flag racing soon, but Tommy in the Hungarian Caesar 16 trucking is off in pit road right now. We'll see it. Caution is still out.
Yep,
they're still going around. Still have 17 laps to go. They don't count caution laps here. You raced all
you get all your laps in.
Are in. All your laps count.
All your
under
green
greens.
Yep.
And now the story of this minimizer A main is what is on row 1 with the 14 of Rick Rude, who is the points leader in the Bandit Series, banditseries.com. But then right behind him, guess who is number 2 in the points series?
I'm going to say Justin.
Justin Ball is number 2.
Justin's going to have to be on his game on this restart.
Rick Rude has quite the power. He's been running hot. We obviously saw that in his Challenger, just pulling away from everybody.
They're trying to get him lined back up.
Trying to get him lined up in the correct order from where we came out for the caution. I told you this ain't no Ricky Dick operation. And 16 Tommy Borlo is trying to get started. He's a little lurky. He's going to try to come back out on the track. Let's see if he actually makes it. They're going to wait. They're going to wait for the trucks to go by, so he's on the back of it. I don't believe he'll lose any laps, does he?
I don't think so, no.
Because they're still on 17.
But they will make him start on the tail.
So make him start on this. Yep.
So
he's just going to start on the back. This is going to be fun racing.
He worked so hard to get to his starting spot, and now he's going to have to pick up the tail.
It's still better than not being in the race.
They're going to red flag the race because they can't get these guys in their spot.
So they're going to come to a stop then, right?
Yeah, they're going to make them stop, and they're going to put them in order. They were trying to get them in line, and sometimes you run into this. You got a driver who thinks he should be up a spot farther than he should, and he's not willing to give it up. So they'll stop them, they'll put them in line, and then they'll let them start. That's what's going on. They're going to put Jonathan back in his spot.
So 2 guys that we thought were going to be up front. I mean, Jonathan's going to have a heck of a time if he's up front.
Yep,
because those 2 guys on that restart.
I see the race director down there now.
All over him.
Yep.
Got somebody down there.
Yep.
So those 2 are going. So the front line now is going to be Justin Ball and Jonathan.
No, there goes Ricky. I don't know. Yeah, there's I see Jonathan moving now.
So Jonathan's going to be there in the number 7. And then Rick. Looks like Rick was the troublemaker.
Oh.
That does not surprise anybody. No.
They don't call him rude for nothing.
No,
but he likes living up to it.
So, seems like everybody now is in the correct order
We hope.
as Brian gets off the track as fast as he possibly
When that
can.
man goes down on the track, everybody stops, everybody listens.
Oh, yes.
Because if you don't listen, you come off the track.
And you
He's
get,
had his say, and I think he'll be happy with us
and I told you, this ain't no rinky-dink operation. There's real money on the line. There's a real $10,000 check that gets passed to the winner.
now. And they want to make sure that it's fair. They want to make sure that it's correct. Let's see, we got
So we still have
the first 2 rows correct. Now we just got to get them bunched up.
We still got all 12 trucks running. Like I said, we aren't
One to go.
just because we're under yellow, unlike a NASCAR where they maybe go 200 laps.
Yep.
They still count every lap. We want them to get as much. We want the fans to see as much green flag racing as possible.
That's right. That's what they paid for. They want to see the beating and the banging.
That's what you guys want to see for streaming live also by BanditSeries.com. Live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We're going to be posting this back and see all the interviews that I did with all the drivers from early before and everything that's going on. The official has his finger on the button. 1, 2, 3.
Caution lights out.
Green flag
Here we go.
racing. Let's see how far they last. Black smoke fills the air as 12 Class A semis go into a sharp turn 1.
And I see Chris just caught the
and now Chris is
hang on,
sliding.
buddy.
He's
Hang
hanging on.
He
He's
saved it.
slipping and sliding on those marbles up top. And look who is out front, and look who is right behind him yet again. Well, that restart didn't last too long. It is Justin in the 17, followed by Rick in the 14.
You know Ricky
Right
Reed's
front,
not going to let that
up
go.
front. That restart is exactly what's going to happen. Chris is having a tough time holding on to. He's going through these turns. He's slipping. He's pushing it hard. But look at the lead that Justin and Rick are having. 1 and 2 in the Bandit Series. 15 laps to go. Oh, Rick is getting
That was some
whippy.
power right there.
He knows exactly
Look
what
at the official. He's even got the yellow flag in his
doing.
hand. He's
Yeah,
ready
he knows
to throw it.
He's ready to throw it. He's ready to. He's got the finger on the button.
He knows
If
these
you're
guys aren't going
outside,
to give up.
you can hear that rubber squealing. Now they've pulled away. The 1 and 2 positions have pulled away a little bit from Bobby Decker. They're cruising along. 14 of Rick Rude is close behind. He's trying to catch him. Of 17, Justin Ball.
This has
Black
been
smoke
amazing.
is filling the grandstands as they hammer it here at Timmonsville, South Carolina, at Florence Motor Speedway, Bandit Racing Series, BanditSeries.com.
Ricky Reed is hanging it out every lap.
And they are gaining
He
ground
wants that lead.
on
He
Robbie
wants
Decker
that.
as well. He wants those points. He wants the $10,000. Everybody wants those passing points.
Oh, absolutely.
As well, how sweet would it be for Rick Rude to get a passing point, a win, and a $10,000 check?
And then we still got, let's see, that's 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's still a fist fight. Darren Prophet was sideways.
Mike
off the
Morgan
floor.
going huge sideways
Yep.
to try to get around Darren.
Him and Darren almost looked like they were synchronized sideways.
But the top 2 keep gaining ground on the whole pack.
They do. They
These
put quite a
2
bit of gap on Robbie
trucks
Decker.
have been going at it all night long. It's tough to watch what is going on because there's so much action. There's 12 trucks
There's
on this
action
racetrack.
everywhere. It's amazing. Even Tommy Balloon has come back up. He's picked up 3 or 4 spots. He'll fight his way back up. He's fighting with Alan Bowles now.
Rick is setting something up big. You can see it going when he goes into
tell.
it. He is
You can
right.
tell.
And now he's going.
trying
He's trying
to
to
get
go
low.
under. He's going to be bumping him. Look at that bump on the
Just
backside.
He just didn't have enough room in 1 and 2. Will
Black-
he try it again in 3 and 4?
Black
You just
smoke.
bet your money.
Just bellowing out of corner 4 as they hit it. Rick
There he
Rude
comes. He's
right,
right there.
up on the tail of Justin Ball.
Ricky Reed is sideways again out of 4.
He's trying. So
Justin.
he's on that gas so hard out of corner 4. These guys are flying.
Justin's
These
trying so
guys-
hard to keep that truck low. so Ricky can't go under him.
You could see the strategy that's going by. Like I said,
It's so exciting we can't even talk.
there it
That's how
is.
exciting
There it
it
is. He's
Is it
making
gonna
his
happen?
move on
He
the
did it.
inside. It looks like Justin closes the door going into
He
turn
did.
one right there on Rick Rude's face. This battle for first is what people are paying for. And now he goes around Rick Rude to the inside of
got up to
Justin
his
Ball.
door.
He's going to be bumping him and grinding him into turn
It's
three.
coming.
Oh, he's getting
Ooh.
even sideways. He gave him a little love tap on that back bumper.
Ricky
That
went in
slowed both
so
of them
hot
down.
he had to let up a little
Oh, there
bit.
goes Craig up on top. Saves
But
it.
he saved it.
Saves
Good job,
it.
Craig.
What?
Good
I
job,
don't even know what's
dog
going
father.
on here. I can't even see Mike
There's so
Morgan's black car coming out of the black smoke on turn 4.
There's so much action happening all over the track. It's hard to pay attention. It's everything for him.
Chris is getting pushed
He is.
hard by Allen.
Allen Holmes is on him.
And now the 16, they're going to be lapping number 4, Scott Treadway. They're going to go hard. And that battle for first, the 17, Justin Ball, and also the 14, he's going high. He's going to be diving hard.
Justin
into
is not
turn
going to give that up easily.
3.
They're going to have to take it from him because he will not
Chris
give
is
it
getting
up.
pushed hard by Allen. Allen wants Chris to get the heck out of his way. Let him through. He wants those passing points.
Then we've
Chris
got
is going
father
to get
and
loose
son
here.
down here.
And then we got
Tyler's-
Tyler right behind Dad.
Wow.
Craig going in.
There's so much
Everything
going on.
is going on.
Every
I don't
lap,
even know what to do.
every
We
car.
still got 5 laps left here in the Minimizer A race. Allen has been all over Chris in
He
turn
has.
4. Every time I've looked down there, he has been all over him. Black smoke just filling the air coming out of turn 4.
And
coming
we're getting
out.
ready to have
And
some lap
Ricky's going to
vehicles.
try. He's got to try. He's only got 4 laps. He's going high against Justin.
He's going to
He's
try
going
and
to go
pin
high.
Justin
Trying
down.
to go high. They're side by side. I don't even know what. And there goes Tommy passing Jonathan right there. He's got another point. Chris, they're hitting lap traffic now. And Rick Rude
Rick
is now
in the-
around. He's using Travis as a block. Number
Travis
14, Rick Rude is in first
Wow.
place. What a veteran move. But
There was so much exciting
Justin
stuff.
Ball got around him, and now he's chasing Rick Rude for that 10,000.
And he's going to go high. He's going to try and use the same move
And-
on Ricky that Ricky used on him.
Justin is going way high. We have
3
2
wide.
laps left. And there goes Justin on the outside trying to get through traffic. There is traffic all over the place. These guys are going to be hitting. Justin's trying to go around on the outside. Yep, and now he's in front of Rick, who is hitting. That looks Tyler.
3
slowing
wide.
down.
3 wide going
Oh,
into-
look at Justin.
going into 3.
Oh, we're
Jeez,
getting
Will.
we're getting
3 wide again.
We're getting so much going
They are
on in
beating
turn
and
3.
banging and
Last
scrapping.
lap, Justin Ball, 17 in with, but Ricky Rude is right on his case. He is not going to let they are going to be pushing these hard. There is going to be something going on. Final lap of more out here at Florence
3
Motor
wide
Speedway.
Ricky Rude on the inside.
And
Look
Ricky
at
Rude on
that.
the inside. Chris. Hey, hi. Ricky Rude for his 3rd consecutive win of the Bandit Series
Wow.
presented by Minimizer.
Justin Ball
Justin
second.
Ball in 2nd place.
That was
You're
amazing.
gonna have to rewatch to see exactly what I missed.
I saw it
because
live. I'm going to have to watch it again just to see.
I think I got half of it, and Dave got the other half as the rest of the field makes his way around the track and ends it. What a crazy
That was amazing.
10 minutes that we had of racing. Rick Rude,
The fans seem happy with that outcome.
I think everybody is standing up out of their seats. What a crazy Minimizer A main that we had. Holy moly.
that was amazing. That was so much fun to watch.
Rick Rude coming around on the last lap. Lap traffic played a huge part in that victory and just the positioning of everyone.
It didn't even take the last whole lap. It just took part of the last lap.
He got under there on that back stretch and he gunned it. Justin Ball looked like he had it. Here comes around the winner of his 3rd consecutive Bandit Series win.
Big bad Ricky Rude.
And right behind him is number 17, Justin Ball. He does not want to let that one go. They go 1 and 2. The 1 and 2 numbers of the Bandit Racing Series overall. What a great race. by number 14, Rick Rude, coming from the 7th position. I think he was row 4.
Yeah, row 4.
Row 4 after, I mean, he had to have gone up 3 positions just in a few laps. And then the caution came out for when Tommy blew something or had something go wrong with his car. You can see
look at the bumper.
Look at the bumper on Tommy.
On the back
As
of
you can
Tommy's
kind of see
truck.
it on the left side of your screen right there. It is pointing down. They are not supposed to do that. I can tell you that right now. I would love to see the damage that was going on with Chris's back bumper because Alan was all over him every single turn 4 that I saw down there. 1 and 2 is right on the court there, right on the course, getting out of their cars. It's going to take them a little while. They were just racing. I bet their hearts are going fast. You think that big rig racing ain't a thing? Well, you better get down to a Bandit Series race pretty darn quick.
I see raw emotion going on right here. Wow, that was...
Look at the fans light up. I think we're going to have 1, 2, and maybe the 3 come out. We have number 1 and 2 numbered. We're going to go down here live to the track announcement. Man, you see that truck right, or the truck right there of 14, Ricky Rude with that check. You see it right there. You see that check. It says Ricky Rude on it. It says $10,000. $10,000 is what Ricky Rude just got for that amazing
You know he's eating
series.
steak tonight. You know it.
He better be buying steak for a lot of us tonight.
Absolutely.
That would be fantastic.
And now we got fans down there taking victory lane pictures with Ricky.
And that's what this is about. His 3rd straight win. Let's take a quick look back at probably last lap or so and see some of that action that was going on between the 14 of Ricky Rude and the 17 of Justin Ball. Just going back and forth between everything. There you see the 14 just cutting off. This is the last turn.
They were 3 wide.
They're
a
trying
lot
to
of
get
the
through.
time.
The 14 is sitting right there, right in the middle of everything, and Justin comes up on the side. And now this is the last lap, I believe.
I think so.
And you see
They
now,
were using
and now
slower
Justin goes
trucks
back
for
and forth.
picks.
They're using lap traffic to set picks. And now watch this move that Justin does. Cuts 3 wide in the middle of between Adam and Tyler. Little bumping and grinding. But now
And then he kind of
they
got
slowed
stuck.
down. They stuck. And now here's the final lap as Rick Rude is hungry. You can look at that speed out of corner 4. You saw the white flag on Justin. And now he's going to
Chris Kickelhan was sideways right there.
And now, look at this. Watch this move. You got Chris block Justin. Rick goes low, gets a little sideways with
Bumped
Chris. I told you there's going to be some orange, or there's going to be black on that orange, and there's a checkered. What a crazy!
I'm seeing it in instant replay and still can't describe it. It's amazing.
I still have no idea what was going on, but there you see the 14, Rick Rude. Man, just laying it out. You saw how fast he was in that challenge, and it definitely translated into. I mean, there's a great rivalry developing between 14 of Rick Rude and the 17. I mean,
and at one time they were teammates.
and now you know what? They're jockeying back and forth. They haven't changed point position. They have the exact same point position for what they had before. It's just back and forth. It's a great time out here at Bandit Series Big Rig Racing.
It doesn't get any more exciting than that.
It is
That was
tested.
amazing.
This stuff is tested and tortured by Minimizer. We also want to thank KIK Graphics and Printing, BP Trading Company, and NMF Friction Reducer, as well as we say farewell from the Florence Motor Speedway here in Timmonsville, South Carolina. We are going to be back in a few weeks at June 10th in
I think we're at Greenville Pickens.
Back at Greenville Pickens. We were there about a month ago. We're going to be back there as well. This is Neil Elder signing off at Bandit Big Rig Racing with my right-hand man, Dave Wright.
Thank you
What
all.
a fun time.
That was fun.
This is what you're going to be seeing.
I can't wait
This
till
is
we
what
do
you
this
missed.
again.
This is what you missed if you don't come see a Bandit Big Rig race. We'll see you in a couple
You don't
weeks.
want to miss this. Thank you. I'm blown away.
For the money, for the glory, and for the fun. Mostly for the money.